battleground. Her team telling us they've knocked on 5 million doors in this state alone.
Are we ready to do this? We're ready to get out the votes? We're ready to win?
All right. Harris has spent weeks painting a dire picture of a second Trump term, but in the past 24 hours, she hasn't mentioned him once by name. Choosing instead to close her campaign on a positive message, returning to the theme of optimism.
Our campaign has had the ambitions and the aspirations and the dreams of the American people. We are optimistic and excited about what we will do together, and we here know it is time for a new generation of leadership in America. That leadership as the next president of the United States of America.
Donald Trump today hitting 3 key states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and North Carolina.
We have to turn out and vote tomorrow. We're going to have vote.
But in contrast with Harris, the former president's message at the end of this race is dark. Over the weekend, joking he wouldn't mind if the journalists covering his rally were shot.
Last year. And all we have really over here is the campaign. And to get me, somebody would have to shoot through the fake news. And I don't mind that so much. I don't mind it.
Imagined guns trained at the face of former Republican Congresswoman Bish.
She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face.
In the final days, Trump lost both the popular vote in 2020 and the Electoral College, insisting he should never have left the White House.
He shouldn't have left, honestly. Because we did so well.
And he's already questioning this election.
And tonight, the first clues from the preliminary exit polls, voters from early voting and from in-person voting on this election day, reached by phone, text, and email. Voters were asked what was their top issue. Out of the 5, the state of democracy topping the list. 35% said it was their top concern, 31% said the economy, 14% abortion, 11% said immigration, 4% said foreign policy. Voters were asked, do you believe our democracy is secure or threatened? More voters say it is threatened than secure. 73% said it's threatened, 25% said democracy is secure. And on candidates' favorability, 44% said they see Donald Trump favorably, 54% see him unfavorably. 48% of voters said they see Kamala Harris favorably, 50% unfavorably. They are preliminary exit polls from across the country. It is still very early. John Carl standing by here with what he's just learned from his sources inside both campaigns tonight, how they're feeling about the early vote and what they're now seeing today on Election Day with turnout. So we begin here with ABC's Barry Bruce on the Harris campaign.
Tonight from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to Snellville, Georgia, and Detroit, Michigan. Long lines of voters snaking through the battlegrounds as this hard-fought election finally draws to a close.
Have you voted already? You did, thank you.
Washington, D.C., Vice President Kamala Harris making a surprise stop at the Democratic Party headquarters, working the phones, speaking to voters, and even their children.
What's your name?
Harris closing out her campaign with an upbeat, optimistic tone, not even speaking Donald Trump's name in the final 20 linchpin of her strategy. The Harris campaign telling us they knocked on 100,000 doors there this morning alone before 11 a.m. An all-out effort to get out the vote. Former President Trump, meantime, visiting his campaign headquarters in Palm Beach, Florida, sounding confident.
It's too early to congratulate, but we are hearing its record numbers.
Across the battlegrounds, election officials say the vote is going smoothly.
We'll see what's going to turn out to the other campaign. Former President Donald Trump closing out his campaign with 3 stops in the battleground states of North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and tonight he'll be in Michigan. ABC's Rachel Scott, Trump campaign.
Tonight in North Carolina, Donald Trump and the closing argument his team was hoping for in the final days. What he says will be his last campaign.
But I'd like to begin by asking you a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? And I've asked that question so many times. I've never had one hand go up for the other. With your vote tomorrow, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of criminals coming into our country.
Former president calling this the end of one journey and the start of a new one.
This is really the end of a journey, but a new one will be starting, and that's the one we wanted to partake in, which is basically to make America great again, and now we'll have a chance to do it after today.
In these crucial final hours, Trump also taking time to do an interview on the podcast with New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick.
This is more exciting, I hate to say it, Coach, but this is more exciting than any football game.
The interview was keeping with Trump's strategy that doesn't Governor Nikki Haley has warned he could risk alienating women.
This is not a time for them to get overly masculine with this bromance thing that they've got going. 53% of the electorate are women. Women will vote.
Haley spoke at the Republican National Convention. She has not campaigned for Trump. Still, she published an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal today inviting voters to that.
This will be the golden age of America.
Tonight at a rally in Pennsylvania, the crowd positioned behind the candidate, largely female, holding pink signs reading,
we still have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken,
single day I will be fighting for you with every breath in my body. I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to do. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, we are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes, but it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great. Very nice, very nice. I wrote down a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people are incredible. They made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments in my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, the Senate races in Montana, Nevada. Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much. And in those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races. And, I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And we did tele-rallies. with each one of them. And sometimes we did 2 or 3. And it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that. Nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady. Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country. Can you She's done a great job, works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children. They are amazing children. And we all think our children. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing.
tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, though. She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States. And his absolutely remarkable and beautiful wife, Ushabez. And he's a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. And you know, the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people are like, sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. Which one? CNN, MSDNC. He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks like, he's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it. And then he just goes and absolutely obliterates them. Say a couple of words.
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America. And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Be a good choice. I took a little heat at the beginning, but he was, I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to turn our country around, make it something very special. Lost that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's going to be the greatest country, and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now, we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. We just, if we have to wait longer, we don't know if it's going bad. If it's going bad, we're going to have to seal up those borders, and it's not going to let people come into our country. We want people to come back in, but we have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in legally. You know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again, so I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold, and especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor, do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space-age movie or something. I put the phone down, but I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes, and he was holding. But this spaceship came down, and I saw those engines firing, and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash, and then I saw the fire pour out from the left side, and it put it straight, and it came down so gently, and then it wrapped those arms around it, and it held it, and just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see, and I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No.
Can the United States do it other than you? No, nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit, in particular, hit North Carolina, they were really devastated. The water, this was a big water, as big as we've ever seen. What a hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing. Fields became lakes, and the danger was unbelievable. And the people from North Carolina came to me and they said, would it be possible, at all possible, for you to speak to Elon Musk? We need Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink. Is that right? Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. But he's a character. He's a special guy. He's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's a fantastic golfer. Slightly longer than me at the ball, a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau. He's up here. What happened? Where is he? He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting balls. Bryson. Oh, look at him. He's got a great career going. Great U.S. Open, Bryson. That's a fantastic job. And we also have a Mandana White who has done some job. He's a tough guy. So Dana started UFC and came to me, do you mind if I use your... Nobody wanted to give me Marines because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit, and I went and I said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it and he loved it, and nobody's done a better job in sports, and you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy. What he does, he gets these fighters and they really go at it. He's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time, doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words because people love to hear from him.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nell boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bustle with the boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
That is a piece of work. He's really an amazing guy, but most of all I want to thank the millions of hardworking Americans across the nation who have always been the heart and soul of this really great movement. We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory like really I'd probably like no other. This was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna to help make America healthy again. And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go do it. I just said, Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing. This campaign has been so historic in so many ways. We've built the biggest, the broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen it. Young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping us tonight when you think. And then I was looking at it, I was watching it. It's a great analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They came from all quarters, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military, and ideally we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars. 4 years we had no wars, except we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time, but we had no wars. They said, you will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny, and we're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign trail, I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately for American Union. 901 something, a lot of rallies. And we said, everybody was saying, many people, I said, this is our last rally. But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great first term. I will govern by a simple motto: promises made, promises kept. And we're going to keep our promise. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try, we have to try, and it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term when we became more and more successful.
people started coming together. Success is going to bring us together. We are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to face it. Because together we can truly make